What's going on, guys? Pix here, bringing you another squad builder, and this one is actually a skill hybrid squad builder featuring some pretty insane players. And in goal we've got Trap, and I thought he was really good. Big surprise. He's got this new PSG card, which is really good for hybrids, and I really liked him as a keeper. He was fantastic. And the two center backs, we've got Emre Can for the 4-star skills, of course, and Jerome Boateng is one of the best center backs in the game, hands down. He's so tough to break down. Like he was honestly the heart of the defense. But actually, Emre Can was surprisingly not that bad. But Boateng, of course, is way better. But Emre Can did a better job than I thought he would. He's quick. He's got great all-around stats except for the defending. And I thought that would sort of make him not very good as a center back. But he actually was pretty good. And he's also got the 4-star skills if you want to be a little cheeky at the back, but I personally never used them. And the two fullbacks, we got Tabanu, the new 4-star skilling left back in the BPL, and Dani Alves, who unfortunately had 4-star skills last year, I believe, and if he had them this year, then we would have had three 4-star skillers in the defense, which have been pretty cool. But Dani Alves, the more I use him, the more I realize that he's one of the best fullbacks on the game, and I really like him. Definitely one of the better right backs on the entire game. And Tabanu, just like Emre Can, was a big surprise in terms of how good he actually was as a defender. I mean, as a fullback, you don't really have to be as solid, but he was just really fun to use, and I really liked him. And the two center mids, we've got John Obi Mikel and transferred Douglas Costa. You might have to snipe, depending on how the market is. You might have to snipe him. But I really like him as a center mid. As a center attacking mid, I don't think he's not as strong or you know, balanced as I like my attacking midfielders, but as a center mid he is pretty good, and he scored me some nice goals. Even though it says he got 0, it's because I did disconnect from quite a bit of games, and that's unfortunate. But John Obi Mikel was one of the better players on the team, surprisingly. Even though he's like the least skillful player on the team with 2-star skill moves, he did such a good job and got like 5 or 6 man of the match awards in all the games I played, which is pretty surprising, but very impressive. And the center attacking mid, OKOCHA. I never thought I'd see the day that a 5-star skilling legend would be 170k. That's insane to me, and I really enjoyed using him. And he's definitely a player that, like, even though he's not amazing, he's still really fun to use, and he's a cheap legend as well. Like, for a legend, that's really cheap. I mean, he's very quick. He's got great dribbling, which is definitely my favorite thing about him. He's got a pretty decent shot as well. His outside the box shooting was pretty solid. He's got really good passing as well. But I mean, these days legends aren't really that impressive. There's players that have way better stats than them and perform way better than them in game. But OKOCHA is still one that I would recommend using if you've got the coins for him. And then Wellington Silva as the right wing was super fun. I mean, he's ridiculously fast. I mean, he feels really fast in game, and that dribbling is just so good. He's super agile and just very tough for defenders to deal with, and I really enjoyed him, and the skill moves came off very well with him. And Memphis Depay scored me probably one of the best goals I scored with this team. You'll see some pretty crazy skill goals I scored with this team, but he probably scored the best one. It's pretty nasty, and I really like Memphis Depay. And that's sort of the thing about this team, is that this team I used as if I was a skiller, and I just played to score nice goals. So obviously players aren't going to have as many goals scored as they usually would if I was playing seriously. As well as Kluivert. I mean, Kluivert, he should have obviously more than 5 goals because of all the disconnects. But I really liked using him for his skill moves, because he's fast, he's strong, and he's got really good dribbling. But because he's so strong, that when he does pull off those skill moves, he's really good at holding off the players as well. And his finishing, once he gets inside the box, is great. Didn't score any long shots with him, but he's a really fun legend to use. But he's obviously not that amazing, because there's way better strikers than he is. But this team was really fun to use overall, guys. I would definitely recommend it to any skillers out there. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and let's get into the goals.